Good evening. It's Friday, the 18th of December, 2020. Diane Hands bringing you Book for the Day, Human Crossings, 9 stories about refugees. And yesterday, I started to read you a story written by Doug Dunn, The New Jungle Project. And we left the story here. The Jungle Show would have the perfect pioneering spirit for space travel. They were used to living in harsh conditions and in small closed communities. It would be wonderful to meet them again and ask what they thought of the idea. How amazing to see you again. Your show was so realistic. I loved it. I said this to one of the Jungle cast members I'd spotted drinking coffee. Thank you. I remember talking to you in the bar, said Beth. I didn't expect to see you here. Derek is passionate about astronomy and anything to do with space. He got us to come to the Science Week's thing in Leicester, explained Beth. The model of the moon is supposed to be spectacular, I said. Yes, we are about to go in. Hi, I'm Derek. I remember you now. 5 members from the cast were there. The young English volunteer Beth, an Afghan refugee called Salah, a young English volunteer Sam, a refugee from West Sudan called Okot, and Derek, a retired British volunteer. I asked if I could join them in the museum. They seemed happy, so we walked through the cathedral door, past a tall poster entitled Museum of the Moon. Before us was a huge bright sphere of the moon, 7 meters across, suspended above our heads and looking very realistic. Very soon, there will be people taking trips to the moon. Elon Musk has a reusable spacecraft called Dragon ready to transport people on commercial space trips, Derek said, pointing to one of the dark areas on the moon surface. Here's where the Apollo astronauts landed in 1969. The Sea of Tranquility. We all walked up to take a closer look. This side of the moon always faces the Earth. Only a few people have actually seen the other side of the moon. Come and take a look, he said, encouraging everyone to walk around the balloon. The surface looks so real, said Sam, smiling. It makes me realise how small we are. Beth put her arm around Sam. They had worked together for over a year now and were becoming close. Okot looked uneasily across at Sam and Beth. I heard about men stepping on the moon, but I didn't really believe it happened. Some say it is just a story. I know, said Derek, putting his arm on Olcott's shoulder. When you see the moon shining at night, it's hard to believe astronauts have been up there. Wouldn't it be great for people to be living on the moon? Some people were reading display posters. It said, "This installation was created by the artist Luc Germain and named Museum of the Moon." It had been touring the UK and Europe for the past 2 years. It was simply a large helium balloon with a light inside. On its surface was printed high-resolution photographic data obtained from NASA. Thank you for inviting us here, Derek. It was such a surprise, said Beth. It made me feel like an astronaut orbiting around, said Sam. I had no idea people are going on moon trips, said Salah. Some people have more money than brains. And that's where we'll leave it for today. You can find out more about our book, Human Crossings, on our Facebook page. And the book can also be found on Amazon. Thank you. Till tomorrow, Diane Hans.